Hey there, peer leaders. Welcome to your workshop. I am Coach Cornelius. I am C. Will. Welcome to your workshop today. Welcome to Nazareth. Welcome to Cal State, LA. Wherever you are from, wherever you're having your workshop at, welcome. Congratulations on being selected to be in that seat. First off, please pay attention. I'll be sharing some basic information for this workshop for your time over the next 4 days, and also giving you some tips on how to be a successful peer leader and also how to be a successful team member on this team of peer leaders. And so please pay attention. There will be a quiz after this session or at the end of your workshop. You never know. But let's jump right into it. I'm going to share a PowerPoint with you all. It'll be quick, so please pay attention. Over the last 25 years, over longer than 25 years, PeerForward has invested in students like you all because we believe in the power of peers to boost not only college enrollment, but college preparation and persistence. And so that's where you all come in, because you all have the influence to change your friends' lives, and which will impact their family, their communities for generations to come. And so over the next 4 days, we want to make sure that you all, one, gain the knowledge about college preparation, about college in general. Two, that you all begin compiling your college application portfolio, which is inclusive of your personal statement and your college list, which will help you understand how do you do the process so that you all can help others. And then lastly, we want to make sure that you all learn how to function as a team and as a leader, all right, on your PeerForward team. And so how do we do that? What will we be doing, Coach C? Let me tell you 3 simple actions that matter with the PeerForward program. Number 1, 3 campaigns. The first campaign is campaign apply, right? We want to make sure that our students, our peers, that you all as peer leaders apply to 3 or more colleges, because we know that studies show if you apply to at least 3 colleges, you have a 10% higher chance of actually enrolling in that university come fall. Campaign number 2 is early filing for financial aid. And the reason why we say early is because the early bird gets the worm. All right, not when it comes to FAFSA, but especially for state aid and for school-based aid. And so you want to make sure that you apply early so you know how much money you're working with, how much aid you have, so that you can make a better decision when you all choose what college or post-secondary career or path you're going to. Last but not least is campaign number 3. We like to call this campaign connect. All right, you want to connect what you're doing right now academically to your career and your community, so that once you graduate, and these are for our underclassmen especially, understanding how important freshman year, sophomore year, junior year is, because when they get to your seats and they're getting ready for their senior year, they'll have a better, what I like to call, tool belt or toolkit, and better understanding of what they can do, what they want to do, and how to do it. And so you all will work on Campaign Connect, working with our underclassmen especially, but it's school-wide. Now, you guys asked about how do we do these campaigns. Campaigns look differently at every school. Every team does them differently, but a campaign activity, what we like to do, and I'll show you my playbook shortly, you can do one-on-one activities. That's a one-on-one conversation. I can sit down with you at a table, have a conversation with you. That's a campaign. Check. We can do a whole school. I'm talking about in the gym, talking about on the football field. I'm talking about opening week. I'm talking about back to school night, parents, everyone included. And that's a great event. But every single event that you all do has to be geared towards getting to your goals. What are your goals? How do you reach them? And every activity will help you get one step closer to that goal. Let me show you all really quick how to actually get to our plays, what we like to call our playbook, and other tools that'll help you reach that next level. All right, peer leaders. So what you see here is a scoreboard, right? And the scoreboard is where we document information, where we look at what activities that we've done to actually get closer to our goal. Today, we'll be looking at Bowie High School, and you can see the 3 campaigns are listed here for you all. And this is our dashboard. We like to understand how much further do we need to go to actually get to our goal. But we'll get a session about that later on. Let's jump right into how do we get to our playbook. You want to go to Campaign Activities tab here at the bottom. And then you want to hover over PeerForward Toolkit right here. Click that link. Voila. It'll pop open another page for you all, as you can see here. And then You're going to scroll down. Actually, let's go back. It's going to get you to our toolkit, our welcome, and then you're going to go to our plays by campaign of view resources. Once you actually get into your playbook, you can choose a quick jump to go to one of your campaigns that we talked about. Today, let's talk about FAFSA. And so with FAFSA, you're going to look at various plays, and these are proven to move the needle at your school. As a peer leader team, you all are going to be required to do at least, at minimum, 2 of these core activities for each campaign. All right, so that means 2 for FAFSA, 2 for Campaign Apply, and 2 for Campaign Connect. All right, we want to make sure that you all do this because we know that these plays will help move the needle on actually helping your peers get to and through college and understanding what their options are for post-secondary success. And so once you guys get through here, you can choose one play. Let's go with FSA ID Drive. And it shows you everything that you all need to complete this activity, from the goals to the suggested times to materials, how to prep for it. What do you do at the event? And then even what do we do after the event? All right. And this is very important because after the event, we want to make sure that we record this information, which is in our activity in our scoreboard here. As you can see, Bowie High School, after every single event that they completed, they recorded it by adding a completed activity right here. You all will have time to practice that, but I want to highlight this because it is so important that you all document the data, what you all completed, how you did it, what was the impact, okay? Within our playbook, you also saw that we had activities for every campaign. You can do campaign activities outside of what's on our playbook. You can get creative. This is a tool for you all. We know these plays work. Use them. We're just your coach, right? But make sure that you are using the resources that are available to you all. Don't work hard, but work. I hope y'all say it smart. I hope someone said it out there, right? I hope someone said it. But before I leave you all, I just want you all to understand, like, throughout the year, after every campaign, if you don't collect the data, then we can't tell the story that you all did. We can't tell the story of what happened at your high school. We can't help tell peer leaders who come after you what worked, what didn't work. You all are part of a legacy. You all are the new generation. And so we want to make sure that you all are documenting your story and how successful you were, because we have students coming next year who are going to wonder, what did they do last year? How can we be better than them? And so we want to make sure that we get better every year. But finally, don't forget this piece, y'all. If you don't remember anything else that we did during this brief session with Coach Cornelius, is this: true leadership brings people together. So be sure to leverage your leadership and leverage the resources that you have in your building, whether it's other people, other organizations. You all might be a part of other organizations, the adults, and your community when planning and hosting activities, because this would not be possible without them. It wouldn't be possible without you all. I'm a true believer in that you all have the ability to change lives. So I'll leave you with this: be the drop that creates ripples of change. You all are that drop in a still lake. You can create changes that will be far outreaching than your eyes can see. So thank you all for listening. I hope y'all ready for this quiz. If not, y'all have to replay this again. But I'll see y'all soon at a workshop near you. I'm Coach Cornelius. Congratulations, enjoy, have fun, and be great. Peace out.